Welcome to Planist. In today's video, we are going to explain a very practical and well-planned south-facing duplex house plan with a stunning modern elevation. This house is designed for 34 feet by 52 feet. The total plot area is 1626 square feet. The ground floor built-up area is 956 square feet. Uh, plus a staircase built-up area is 88 square feet. The first floor built-up area is 1232 square feet. Uh, this is a G plus one design, and the special feature of this house is that first floor is designed as two independent residential unit, making it a perfect duplex and or rental income home. Let us start with the elevation and then go room by room through ground floor and first floor. Let us first look at the front elevation of this house. Since this is a south facing house, the main entrance faces the south side. So this is a view you will see directly from the road. The design is bold, modern, and geometric. This is very strong visual impact from the street. At the bottom, you can see that neat compound wall, finishing in plain white cement plaster. The main gate is stylish wooden vertical slat gate in a warm brown finish. On either side of the gate, there are bowler lights placed in the garden area, which looks beautiful in the evening. The garden area has neatly trimmed round bushes and small plants arranged along the compound wall, giving a very clean and well-maintained look. As you enter through the gate, the ground floor has covered portico for car parking. On the left side, above the portico, you can see small projected capone with recessed spotlights. On the source of it, giving a warm and welcoming glow in the evening. The main entrance door is beautifully solid wooden door in an orange brown finish, placed right behind the portico. On the left side of the ground floor, there is a window for the room side. Now look at the first floor. On the left side, you can see a very eye-catching large square frame in dark steel blue or navy color. Inside this square frame, there is a cream or beach texture cladding panel, and within that, two windows with dark brown frames are placed symmetrically. The square within square geometry composition is the hero element of the elevation. It gives a building a very artistic and contemporary character. Above the first floor left block, there is an open terrace area with a steel railing. The soffit or ceiling of the terrace projection is finished in warm brown color with a recessed LED spotlight with which looks very premium. On the right side of the elevation, you can see the tall vertical tower block that rises above the first floor roof level. With this tower houses the staircase inside. The highlight of this tower is a full height vertical fluted cladding panel in a warm golden brown or teak wood finish. This vertical fluted design runs from the ground level all the way to the top of the building, and it stands out beautifully against the blue and white colors of the main block. At the very top of this tower, there is a flat roof slab with a recessed spotlight, and on underside of the roof slightly overhangs to give a clean finished look to the bottom of the building. On the right side view of the building, you can see the east elevation with the first floor balcony running along the full length. The balcony has three railing. The wall on its side has a horizontal white grooves line, giving a layered texture look. And there are orange or copper brown horizontal asset panels at first floor level with a small decorative plant or tree motif for them. Windows are provided at both ground floor and first floor levels on the east side. The color used in the elevation are steel blue and dark gray for a geometric frame, cream and beige color for textured cladding, white for plaster walls, warm golden brown for the vertical fluted panel on the tower, and copper orange for asset panel on the east side. Together, this color combination gives house a rich, premium, and modern look. Now let us to move to the ground floor. This is south facing house. So the main entrance for the car and the car parking are on the south side. As you come in the from this road on the south side, the first thing you see is the portico and the car parking area, which is 10 feet 9 inches by 10 feet 6 inches. This is a covered space that can comfortably park one car. The portico roof is supported above and gives full protection from the rain and sun while giving in and out of the car. Just beside the portico on the right side, there is a small sit out 8 feet 9 inches by 3 feet. This is the entrance sit out space where you can place a small bench or stool rack and it leads to the main door of the house. From the sit out, you enter through the main door into the hall, which is 8 feet by 19 feet 3 inches. This is a long hall running from the south to north in the center portion of the house. It has a low window on the south wall and connects all the room in the ground floor. The sofa set can be placed here comfortably. On the west wall of the passage area, just beside the hall, there is a small puja of 2 feet by 4 feet. This is dedicated prayer space neatly integrated into the wall. On the northeast side, connected to the hall and kitchen, there is a separate dining room for 8 feet by 13 feet 3 inches. It has a window on the east wall. The dining table can be placed here conveniently close to the kitchen. On the northwest side of the ground floor, we have a kitchen of 10 feet by 9 feet 3 inches. This is well planned kitchen with windows on the west and north walls for good ventilation and natural light. Along the entire normal wall, there is a long wash area of 32 feet 9 inches by 3 feet. This common wash area runs across the north side and is used for washing clothes and utility work. The washing machine point also shown here. On the northeast corner outside the building, you can see the underground water tank, borewell, and sump and rainwater harvesting pit park. These are all utilities provision neatly placed outside the building on northeast side. On the west center side, we have a kids bedroom of 10 by 10. This room has a window on west wall and a comfortable size for children's room with a single bed, study table, and wardrobe. Kids bedroom has its own attached toilet of 6 feet 6 inches by 3 feet 6 inches and a store of 4 feet by 3 feet 6 inches beside it. And the store can be used as a small wardrobe or storage space. On the south side of the ground floor, we have a master bedroom of 10 feet by 12 feet. This room has windows on the south and west walls, ensuring the good light and ventilation. It can accommodate double bed, wardrobe, and dressing unit. The master bedroom has attached toilet of 5 feet 6 inches by 4 feet 3 inches and store of 5 feet 6 inches by 4 feet placed on each side of the bedroom. The store gives extra storage for space for a master bedroom. Between the master bedroom, kids bedroom, and the hall, there is a passage of 4 feet 9 inches by 8 feet 9 inches. This passage connects all the west side rooms smoothly. On the southeast corner of the ground floor, the stairs going up to the first floor, the steps are clearly marked and staircase is placed in the corner position, so it does not disturb main living spaces. And Indian toilet also available under the staircase. Just outside the building, on the southeast corner, you can see the septic tank marked outside the compound. Now let us look at the first floor plan. The first floor built-up area is 1232 square feet, which is actually larger than ground floor built-up area. This is because the first floor extend over more of the plot. The most important feature of this first floor is that design has two completely independent residential units, one of the north side and one on the south side. Each unit has its own living room, master bedroom, kitchen, and attached toilet. This design is perfect for duplex home where one unit can be given on rent while owner occupies the another. As you come to the staircase from the landing, from the ground floor, you first reach the landing area, line 9 feet by 3 feet 3 inches on the southeast side. From here, you can access both the north unit and the south unit. Running along the entire east side of the first floor, there is a long balcony of 3 feet 6 inches by 35 feet 6 inches. This balcony is sat between both units and runs the full depth of the first floor. It faces the east side and it's a great space for morning relaxation, drying clothes, and or simply enjoying the open air. The south unit of the south side of the first floor, it has a living room by 13 feet 3 inches by 13 feet 10 inches with a main door opening on the windows. The living room connects to the balcony on the east side. So both on the first floor, there is a two 1 BHK. Both the houses contains one bedroom, attached toilet, living room, kitchen. So thanks for watching. Like this, if you need any house plans, you can check out our website houseplansdaily.com and houseplans.world. Also check out our apps, house plans and designs, house designs and plans, plan list and design list. Thank you.